Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Factorio Megabase. This is episode 40 and today, I don't know what we're going to do. As you can see, I placed all the laser turrets down and they will be repaired by our bots. So I'm going to leave them there. And the first thing that we are going to do is set up two trains that are going to drive between the stations. So let me get some more cargo wagons because I want to place them already in advance. As you can see, all the alien artifacts are being taken away as well. And hopefully that should continue our research. In the meanwhile, let's get some coal so we have some fuel to put in the trains once they arrive, or once we place them down. That should be enough. And let's go to our parking place and place down all the trains, or at least several of them. So they are on standby once we call them and once it's needed. So we're still running a 1-4-1 system. So meaning one train, 4 cargo wagons, and then another train. Going to give it some fuel. Let's give it 2 stacks since I have a lot. And this one is going to iron 2 and it's going to unload in iron unload, and you can go through. And we're doing another train same way. Alrighty, that one is done. Let's get some more follower robots so we can actually start doing some combat with our robotics. Let's give it 2 stacks. And you, sir, you can go to iron 2 and unload in iron unload. As simple as it can be. More trains, we need more trains. Alrighty. Now we're going to place down a couple of them in advance. And as you can see, these stations are pretty big. And that's a good thing, so we can have longer trains in here as well, if needed. We only have to rename the station then. The top ones, because those are bigger. And we already had one train in there. Who would have thought that? Certainly not me. I thought we didn't do that, but I guess we did. I guess we did. And you guys must be all shouting, yeah, Cathril, you did that already in a previous episode, but I can't remember anymore, sorry. So we have a couple of trains now, and those are all going to be on standby, so if it's really necessary we can call them in. There we go. That one is ready. Let's send it to the train shed. There we go. And we're all going to... And that's already another research done. Nice. They are all nicely parked up. Only that one because of the water. That sucks a little bit, but should be fine. And hopefully our first trains arrived at the station. And I still don't like this design there. It's too long. Only a few trains fit in there. That sucks a little bit, but well, what can we do about it? The next thing that I want to do is make a stacker here. We have multiple trains running on this line. And since quite a few trains are starting to fill up, they are going to block the whole passage and such, so I think it's time to add in a stacker design, something like that, where we can where we can fit our new trains, and or where they can park up. That is what I mean. Let's do it like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some tracks. And it doesn't have to be a big stacker, only 4 or 5 trains, something like that. Let's see, where is my rails? There's my rails. And we need some signals as well. We can grab those here, stack of those, stack of those. That should be enough. Ooh, so close. I wasn't paying attention, I was looking at the other monitor. And I saw in the corner of my train. So, first of all, we're going to measure. Am I going to do a horizontal? I guess I am. And we want to fit a train in there with 4 cargo wagons, 1 on the front, 1 on the back, so we can that should be the size. Let's make a blueprint out of this. This can be the size of the stacker. Okay. And now we can rip it out again. And that is just something we are going to need for making this blueprint possible. Let's see. Are we going to run it up north, or... As you can see, they are all parked up here now on the line, waiting for the train to leave. Once it leaves, this train can go in, and etc, etc. So that's the bad part about this setup right now. So we have to check where the train ends, and that's about here. Make it there. Let's do it like this. We could get away with 1 more in. Yeah, like this. So something like this should be our exit rail. Going straight down. And this could also be our input. Once past that signal, and that should be a in signal. Like that. And this one will fit in something like this. Crap. Like that. Oh, wait for the train. Out is like that. And then we can remove this out signal up here. So this way the trains will go out in here, and we can start making our stacker. We made that blueprint for it. Now we have to insert it. Make sure it all looks nice and pretty. And there you can see it's already leaving with the new system. So I guess this should be alright. As for a size for a stacker. And I guess these are enough as well. So we can remove these train rails. As there's no such thing as a emergency input, or I don't need that fancy stuff. It's not needed at all. Oh man, this is going to be tight. Because how am I going to get those trains in? I can do it like this. Make a separate entrance for like this. And then once this train is gone, we can start adding signals in here. That one over there, and that should be fine. Alright, this train tracks is gone. Let's remove this. And we build ourselves a stacker. Nice. Let's remove this part, at least. And as you can see, the first train is stacking already in the stacker. Parks up. When it leaves there, it can go in. And that is such a good thing about this design. The only downside of this design currently is that there are no trains from the bottom can go in. But since there are no trains coming down from the south to our iron station, I don't think it's really necessary to add a line, which can be easily done though. We just have to extend this line up there and add it in somehow, but it's totally unnecessary and will only cause problems, I think, when we're trying that to make that happen. So I'm going to leave it for how it is. I'm satisfied with this stacker. Just add this curve rail back in, and it's looking all pretty now. Nice. We have a small stacker for our iron. Really nice thing to have. And lots of iron is releasing. Alright, let's get more followers. Robot followers. Or are there different things that we need first? Not just get robots. We definitely need the robots. Iron is starting to back up again. Nice. I love that side. Next thing we have to focus on is copper. And there's a nice big patch of copper there. But that also means that we have to make a station for copper. We do have coal running. That's good. And I think we need a train station in here somehow for copper. The thing is that I want to have a stacker as well, straight away for copper. So I'm going to copy this stacker from the other design that we made. But first we're going to clean this thing a little bit up. And no, not that one, that can stay. That one is not working anymore. Can remove those parts. Alright. Let's get these trees out of the way. And let's see what we're dealing with. and soon these crazy power lines will disappear as well. So we're going to get the stacker now. Sorry guys. Hopefully it's going to work. That's it. Yeah, it should work, nice. And we'll see how we can add this to our system. Probably want it nice and high up there. Nice and high in here, so those can go. Oh, well, I guess we have to put back some turrets since the pollution cloud is getting really close to them. We had several attacks already from them, so can't take many risks there. So the stacker. Alright, 4, let's get 5. Problem is oil right away, but we can work around that. It's just moving a couple of pipes. So that's not our biggest concern. Let's get it in there. It's all nicely being made. So let's get these piping. Let's get some more pipe. Let's wait till it's finished. There we go. Hook it in. That's all hooked up and running again. One stretch too far. Nice. Looking good. Looking good. Next thing we want to have is a unloading station. And I don't think I made one specifically for copper. But I do know that I upgraded the other one. The one for iron. So we're going to make a copy of that one. And it's only this unloading part that I want to copy. And actually I still want to modify it. I'm not satisfied with it, but oh well. I really don't like this still running. Should be long clear now. Since I do want to have my trains. So much turning though. Let's see, how can we fix this? Like this, yeah, that should work. That should work. So we have an incoming line up here. Trains will move into the station and they will go out again. Back into the main line. Like this. And Bob's your uncle. That one has signals up there. let's get robot 6. And this is the first time it's going to cost us more signal or more science specs. So actually the ingoing, I don't want to have that as a normal signal. I want to have that as a chain signal. Then it can read if it's available and such. So we have our first part of the station completed. Next part of the station I will do in a next upcoming episode. Probably set up a small shorty again for setting up the new copper station. And once the copper outpost, I mean, probably this one, I might do some biter killing action as well, if we can get the follower count a little bit more up. I'll probably record some biter action killing as well then. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and you guys have some ideas to implement a stacker, since stackers are really a good thing to go in case of loading and unloading, and they work so good. I also have some ideas for our unloading station that I want to implement. Currently we are one side unloading, and I want to have double side unloading, so I'm going to implement that as well, so unloading can go really fast. I believe we have it on 25 seconds. I think I can get it down to 15 or 20 seconds, so that's really fast. And with this stacker we can have multiple trains waiting in here and not clogging up the whole line. As you can see, this one is coming in. It's going to wait here until this train is past this mark, and the signal goes green for this train, so you can move in. And that's make sure that you always have a constant number of trains in here waiting and ready to go. We're going to do that as well for oil soon, so more of these things up in advance. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. It really helps me out. It makes my videos a little bit more, well, not fun. It makes the reward, it's more rewarding. So hopefully you subscribed after my kind words, and thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.